Yes, my name is Stuart McKenzie from ArcActive. I'm the CEO. Yeah, ArcActive is a spin out of Canterbury University in New Zealand. It's commercialising a novel carbon material. And so it's got a number of potential applications that we could use this for, but the key one we're looking for that we're commercialising is for a negative electrode for the lead acid battery for low-level hybridisation of vehicles. So what it is there's a lot of change going on in the auto sector and towards the fuel efficiency of the vehicle. And one of the primary ways of achieving fuel efficiency is through hybridisation. And so we know about electric vehicles, plug-in hybrids and so on, but actually the mass market is a different level. It's a thing called start-stop. And it's a very simple concept, which is save fuel by turning the engine off whenever you can. When you do that, you're then starting the engine a lot. And so the batteries that are used in those vehicles have to be so much better than current technology. And we have a very, very good technology, which means that instead of 2 to 4% fuel savings, car companies can achieve 10 to 15% fuel savings at no extra cost. We've developed a novel negative electrode, and that's what delivers the X factor for achieving these additional fuel savings. So normally you have a normal electrode, which has been around for decades, is a lead grid with lead paste in it. Ours is actually based on a carbon fibre material, which is being treated at just intense temperatures, which delivers a whole lot of functionality to the carbon fibre, and then we have the paste in that carbon fibre matrix, so there's no lead grid. So that's the technological background to delivering this. Yeah, dynamic charge. So the key term in the industry, if you went and looked at the lead acid battery industry, when they have a conference, the main issue is dynamic charge acceptance, DCA, and that's what everyone's searching for, is good DCA performance. The state-of-the-art batteries deliver about 25% of what a car maker wants. We deliver 100%. So that's our X factor. It's the rate at which you accept charge. And if you can imagine, if you're doing lots of starts on a journey, you're depleting the battery regularly. And if you're not very good at accepting charge, you get to the point where the car is sitting there going, well, we may not actually be able to start the next time you stop. So you cut the functionality at that point. So if you can charge very well, you can keep above that threshold line and therefore keep doing more and more of the start-stop opportunities you can capitalise on. Yeah, there are two things that we're looking for at the moment. One is investment, although we're not looking for investment right now. Probably this time next year we'll start our capital raising round. The second one, partnerships with battery companies. We have no ambition to be a supplier to the auto sector, but we do want to manufacture our own negative electrodes and supply those to the battery companies. Yeah, so the commercial goals right now are we've still got a bit of technical risk. We've got one primary technical risk to resolve. We will sort that out over the next year with an ambition to being in the market in 2015. We are a startup. It's surprising. We've been going since we first started looking at opportunities with this material in 2007. But we had employee number one started in the company in May last year, so we're going flat out. Yeah, there are lots of people, it's a big prize. It's a $12 billion market in 2020. So everybody's trying to solve this problem of improving the DCA, or if you're lithium ion, to reduce cost to be able to access the market. But it's incredibly difficult to either improve a lead acid battery to get there or bring the cost down from lithium ion. So there's this unmet need which has just been left available, and we're the only company so far that has got a solution to meet the unmet need. Yeah, the 12-month goal is to have a manufacturable product. So this is, the car industry does not just move around willy-nilly. 12 months is a very short amount of time in the car industry. So these are long-lived assets that they're developing. So, we would expect to see a continuation in the growth of the market. The start-stop market's going from about 5 million batteries this year to 100 million batteries by 2020. So we would just expect a continuation of the growth that's already underway. Oh, well, we will get there. I mean, our technology is embarrassingly simple. It's IP protected, but it's embarrassingly simple to manufacture, apart from this one issue, which we are just starting work on now. Our primary issue was to get the the DCA data. That's key to us. DCA data and cost data, we've got those two under control now. That's why the next issue is manufacturability. We will knock that off in the next 12 months. We've got a couple of goals, but one is to position ourselves for a capital raising next year. So we just want to put ourselves out there and let people know that we exist. And for those that have an interest in tracking our performance over the next 12 months, then we will happily do that.